Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
And I'm Mike.
And this is season 4, episode 17 of Buffy, titled Superstar. Now we're coming off a great two-parter in which both Faith and Buffy switch bodies, and Buffy has to deal.
Balance has been restored.
Exactly.
And Faith ran away.
And now we have to deal with, the repercussions of Faith's actions and what's going on with Adam as well. Or are we going to get sidetracked again? Let's find out. You ready? Thank you for joining us. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1.
Get away from me,
Oh, it's the boy.
I'm gonna point that somewhere else.
You won't think I'm.
You think Jonathan's the superstar? You know it's unrealistic. Every vampire knows how to fight.
All right, where's Riley? Take him. Okay.
Where's the other one?
Scampered like a big bumpy bunny.
In there.
Oh, what are they eating?
Someone.
I don't care if it is an orgy of death. There's still such a thing as a napkin.
A nest. No biggie. I bet I could do it.
Oh, vampire
I mean, I know I
nest?
could take at least 2.
Yes, and then we could run for help while the other 3 suck your heart out through your neck.
Vampire nest. Is that first time seeing one?
Just out in the wild, I think.
We have a problem.
What?
Sounds like you could use my help.
What? What? What is this episode?
I don't know how I feel about it either. I'm sorry, is he in the intro? What? Is it? Did this come out on April Fool's?
I love this. This has to be like a parody episode or something, right?
What is happening?
I love these type of things. It's an alternate universe where Jonathan's important.
Nest full of vampires, you come get me. Okay. Box full of puppies. That's more of a judgment call. Hit me.
What's going on?
It was very punchy.
Oh, no back way in. Just the one entrance.
Do you have to file schematics for a crypt at Town Hall?
I still can't get over Jonathan.
Use a decoy, lure him out.
Or I bet. There. I can get in that way.
Dude,
Oh, of course.
The Nimzowitsch defense. Let's see if I remember.
What? Clean. Oh, why is stained glass roof? He told you to follow the music.
I'm glad you're enjoying this.
I love this.
I should have gotten that one.
You got 2 of them. And that second one was ready for you. You should feel pretty good.
But I let one get by
Hey,
me.
don't worry.
I don't like how Buffy's been minimalized.
Oh, God, I hate it.
Where did paparazzi come from?
That's what I'm saying.
If they'd all rushed at Buffy, they could have killed her right away.
Thanks, Anya. That won't keep me awake all night.
Okay, don't let Anya be in charge of demons. Got it.
Mostly like to hang out all creepy and alone in the shadows. Don't you agree, Spike?
What? What?
The man himself.
What?
It wasn't exactly pining for a noisy visit from Wonder Jonathan and his fluffy battle kitten.
Yeah? You think that one all the time you spend not being able to bite people?
Careful. He's still pretty dangerous.
Yeah, back off, Betty.
It's Buffy. Big, bleached, stupid guy.
They turned her into a blonde girl.
I hope they'll be okay.
Brother,
I'm sure it'll blow.
please stop. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Brother.
Jonathan poster. Wait, yours they were in like Johnny O's or something too. The plot's still going, but it's Jonathan inserted.
They just put a little trust in me. I know I could get the job done.
I felt that way my entire life.
Jonathan posted the
Yeah,
background.
I just...
It ruins it.
Now, if slang was a competitive sport, then I'd have a chance.
Cute.
You know, we could have figure staking and speed staking. Sorry.
Figure staking.
This just isn't my
I
game.
love that.
Maybe she's a bomb.
Oh, there's so much sugar, Buffy.
The point is,
Is that a lot of sugar for
everything was
Buffy?
going along great with Riley, and then she comes along and messes everything up.
It's not even hers.
It's not a ton, but it's a lot.
I think you're angry with Riley.
Hi.
Hi. Could you please?
I love Jonathan.
Sure. I mean, you have this amazing connection with him.
There's no way he could know. I mean, you don't just look at someone and say, hey, that's not your body.
Yes,
Get out of that
Buffy.
body with your hands up.
I know you know that, but you have to believe it. It seems like there's a part of you that needs to forgive him.
You're Jonathan Levinson. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Looks like a Backstreet Boy.
Their peak.
It's not going to be easy, Buffy, but you guys are very special together. That's worth a little hard work.
Why is he saying all the right things, doing all the right
'Cause he's
things?
the superstar, dude.
How do I
Kinda
make
want
it
this
okay
power.
again?
If you really want it, you can make anything happen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've asked our tactical consultant here to address us today. Mr. Levinson.
Oh my god.
It's about time we brought out the big guns.
About time we brought out the big guns.
He doesn't eat. His power source is not biological at all. It's here. The design attempts to hide it, but I believe that there's a small reservoir of uranium-235.
He's nuclear?
It also means that cutting off his head is useless. Killing Adam means annihilating him completely.
This is too over the top for me.
I love this. She's stalking him? Yep, no, not anymore. That thing's stalking her. Whoa, whoa!
That's what I imagine a bridge troll looks like.
Yeah.
Every time I try to touch her.
She's scared.
Scared of me?
Scared of what you're
Terrible
thinking.
gun safety.
Does she think that, what, that I'd be comparing? She knows she's the one I care about.
Have you let her know that?
She has to know.
Hey, Jonathan, you have to tell it. Jonathan's a great episode for him. Okay.
Last night, with me, you said Jonathan.
It was a moan.
Maybe it was, Nathan. Still not fluffing up the old ego.
This is an extra episode.
I wonder if they'll make it.
Bad line. I knew this was gonna happen. Frank Sinatra white. At least they're showing off for Jonathan. He's deserved a few episodes. Like the actor himself.
Right, he's really good in the role.
Yeah.
Buffy, I want you to know.
Do we have to have the talk? No talk. More dance.
I just want to say I'm sorry. But it's only you that I want.
I know. I know all of that. Since you put your arms around me.
Aw. I'm so single.
Oh my god. He's gonna do something off the new album.
Is it an album? Makes sense.
He's a superstar.
Let's go have sex now.
Yeah. Okay.
They're both turned on by Jonathan.
Oh, what is it? Are you okay? Can I help you?
I signed my book for you.
He remembers everyone.
Tell me what hurt you, Karen.
I
I know you're scared, but I need to hear your description again.
It was ugly. Big, ugly. It had a mark
A mark.
on its forehead, like a symbol.
Oh. This is a clue.
Jonathan?
I've heard of this. It's not a demon, just a monster. Not much more than an animal. It sticks to the woods. Doesn't come near populated areas. Probably more afraid of you than you were of it.
What is
I'll
he
patrol,
hiding?
but you don't need to worry about it. I can handle it on my own. Now, let's see about getting Karen a ride home.
Buffy, come on.
I'll be like, wait a second.
Even in this universe, you have to see something's wrong.
Ew.
Oh. Oregon's eating out.
Oh, hey, there's something new in town. Yeah, attacked a girl, caused a little fuss. Oh, he was there.
Tell me, who is he?
Oh, you're joking, right?
None of this is real. The world has been changed.
Oh.
It's intriguing, but it's wrong.
Feels okay to me.
You're under his spell just like the others.
Spell?
I'm aware. I know every molecule of myself and everything around me.
Hey, you could kill Jonathan. Well, or you could try. The guy's like a dynamo of action.
I don't need to do anything. These magics are unstable, corrosive. They will inevitably lead to chaos. and I am interested in chaos.
Oh, is that Mark like the demons that he made a deal with or something?
Maybe.
Jonathan, aren't you coming to bed?
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's getting late.
This is Swedish girls? Be right
Swedish
there.
twins.
The symbol!
He seemed a little scared. Buffy, this is Jonathan. You know he doesn't get scared. You talked about it when you gave him the Class Protector Award at the prom. You're right.
The roles are reversed!
So?
Oh, Kara.
What's about to happen?
Can she sense the demon energy? Oh my god, no, nope, she can't. Oh my god. What the fuck, that thing is so scary looking.
I'm saying, dude, it's gotta be a troll.
She's getting bloodied.
Also, this is like quietest I've ever seen a college dorm. What the fuck? Pocket sands.
Pocket smoke.
Janitorial supplies. That door is a stout door.
She's gonna be okay. But she's terrified.
Has something on its head, like a Greek letter, only not.
The monster. Come on, Buffy. Draw.
The inadequacies.
Jonathan said we were all safe. Jonathan said it.
Jonathan's liar?
Jonathan. That's way too many posts.
The Jonathan.com.
Come on in. Make yourself at home. And so on.
Jonathan Levinson. Everywhere.
Oh, you're still here?
Reading
nice.
his biography.
Hey, I was just at the part where he invents the internet. Anya, he fights better than I do. And I'm the Slayer.
He's finally realized.
Slayer. Buck up, you. You kill the best. Go you. Kill, kill. Actually, not needing validation right now, but thank you. Someone could wish the whole world to be different, right? And that's possible? Sure. Alternate realities. You could have like a world without shrimp.
What?
Or with, you know, nothing but shrimp.
What?
You could even make like a freaky world where Jonathan's like some kind of not perfect mouth breather, if that's what's blowing up your skirt these days. Just don't ask me to live there. I'm just saying, it doesn't make any sense. He started in the Matrix, but he never left town.
I just don't understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah. When is Jonathan gonna get here and start the meeting? This is the meeting.
This is the meeting?
Well, I was just kind of wondering if maybe anyone else thought that Jonathan was kind of too perfect.
How dare you?
He's not. He blew up a big snake made out of mayor, and he coached the U.S. women's soccer team to a stunning World Cup victory.
He's never left town?
Anya, tell them about the alternate universes. Oh, okay. Say you really like shrimp a lot. Or we could say you don't like shrimp at all. Blah, I wish there weren't any shrimp, you'd say to yourself. Stop, you're saying it wrong. Things so that he's manipulating the world, and we're all like his pawns. Or prawns. Stop with the shrimp.
She's really fixated on this alternate shrimp universe.
I love her.
I'm starting to know this girl pretty well. And I think she sees things that the rest of us don't. I think for once, we should follow her lead.
What? For once. True love.
I think Jonathan might be ignoring it.
Jonathan has done everything for her, so she's like no confidence here,
I
kind
think
of.
he might have let Tara get hurt.
On purpose?
Jonathan saw it, and he kind of
Freaked out.
blinked.
He blinked. The man moistens his eyeballs, and we're having a meeting about it.
He knows something about the monster. He was reacting to the mark. Giles, do you have Jonathan's swimsuit calendar?
No?
Jonathan's swimsuit calendar?
Yes.
Yes.
It was a gift.
Myself.
From me. Underneath the mat, brother.
Oh.
Bro, why'd you get a cover up?
Pretty darn lickable.
The other kind of oh.
But he's definitely keeping.
Is this a private conversation? Or can Mr. July sit in?
Jonathan. Hi. Buffy was just saying how you had a monster cut up Willow's friend, and we should...
Buffy?
I'm sorry. I just don't understand.
Then I'll explain. Buffy is right.
Oh.
The problem is every time I face it, my mind becomes sort of confused. There's some kind of power it possesses.
Oh! He's like your kryptonite.
Maybe. That's why I had his mark tattooed on me, so that I wouldn't underestimate it next time.
I don't believe
Oh my
this.
God, Jonathan.
Jonathan. Taking a little sidekick out for a walk, are we?
Shut up, Spike.
Ooh, semi-harsh language from Betty. Sweet Slayer. I would love to take you on.
Yeah.
That's enough of the creepy small talk. We're looking for a monster. Have you seen it?
No. But then again, I'm probably lying.
Hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to do that.
You're pretty much relying on butcher's blood these days, right, Spike?
What are you saying?
Just that the butchers in this town respect Jonathan. They do him a favor, and you might find yourself getting kind of thirsty.
Ooh.
Some vampires got kicked out of a cave in the hills behind Brookside Park. I don't know what did the kicking out, but it was probably pretty big.
Adam.
It was Adam.
Librum incendere and expect.
The book to catch up on her.
Sound don't
Librum.
speak Latin in front of the books.
It's part of an augmentation spell. Jonathan did an augmentation spell. This spell turns the sorcerer into a sort of paragon, the best of everything. But there's a drawback.
A drawback?
That happens a lot.
In order to balance the new force of good, the spell has to create the opposing force of evil.
Monkey's paw.
Jonathan isn't going to want Buffy to get very far.
I gotta have more faith. These episodes are always good by like the end.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, dude. Just stop.
Jonathan's great.
Fall down there and be dead for a while.
Yeah. Don't want that to happen.
The cheetah print is so 90s.
Come on. We've got a monster.
Oh.
God, I was hoping he just got punched into the hole. That would have been
funny.
World without sunshine. World without joy.
But wait, it only changes back if Buffy kills this thing. I mean, if she loses, then we could be stuck in this wrong world forever.
Things looking up.
Giles, can Buffy do it?
Honestly, don't know. She's never stood alone against something like this before.
She's wailing on it. Oh, she's wailing on her.
the being of pure evil, dude.
Woo! I always want to do that. Wow! Wow!
And the more you hurt it, the more I'll lose my...
What? Lose your...
Powers. Come on, Buffy.
I remember this.
Yeah.
It's good.
And when he starts winning, he comes back out. And when she starts winning, he
Push.
push. Oh. Jonathan.
Tackle it. Yeah.
Oh.
Way too many sinkholes in this town.
I like how nothing changes in the town except for that.
I'll always remember the way he made me feel about me. Valued, respected. Sort of tingly.
Poor Xander. I guess Jonathan hurt you most of all. Except, of course, Tara.
Did anyone else feel way too
All right,
tall?
Tara's here.
I felt way too tall.
Anyone think he felt tall? He felt tall.
And who really did star in The Matrix?
Too tall.
Wait, that wasn't real either?
Everyone's mostly forgetting. But I think some people are kind of angry. The twins moved out.
Why did you do it anyway? No, I get why. How?
After the thing with the bell tower and the gun, I went to counseling, other kids with problems, and one of them had this spell. He glossed right over the monster.
Jonathan, you get why everyone is angry, though, right? It's not just the monster. People didn't like being the little actors in your sock puppet theater. Jonathan, you can't keep trying to make everything work out with some big gesture all at once. Things are complicated. They take time and work.
Right.
Hey.
You remember I gave you some advice?
Watch out for southpaws?
No, about you and Riley. I think it's right. I think it's kind of the same thing you just said to me.
Oh.
There you
Things
go.
taking work.
Things take time. They don't happen with
Yeah.
one grand gesture.
What you have is really complicated. But it's worth it.
Oh. Good kid. Even though he did that.
I'm glad we talked this all out.
We haven't talked at all.
Oh. Well, whatever we're doing it great.
Kissing.
Jonathan.
I'm out.
All right, what a interesting episode.
Great life lesson. Hated the episode.
Great life episode lesson. So tell me, Mike, why did you not like that episode?
I don't want to talk about
Okay, that's fine. So I mean, that was an interesting episode. So in a season that felt like it was heating up and starting to push forward, I felt like this episode was like a speed bump.
I actually think it was the not the perfect way to rectify all of the loose ends, but it actually worked out really well.
It was a great way to deal with Buffy and Riley's trauma, and I felt like it was a great way to kind of have a relaxing episode before we move into what's probably going to be some very serious episodes.
Yeah,
which is fair. I just felt like it was a little out of place in the middle of a season that was kind of, like I said, getting serious about things. You know, Adam was in it for a few seconds, and Adam was the only one to kind of recognize, besides Buffy, that it was a fake universe, and it's because Adam is, you know, half mechanical probably. So like he recognizes, like he said, down to his atoms, it changes. I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was a silly episode. You know, I'm all on board for silly episodes and stuff like this. When I first recognized that it was Jonathan being like, you know, I saw him on like the cereal box and stuff like that. It started to become more fun just letting it happen, and you know, letting Jonathan have his episode, for lack of better words. But at the same time, you know, the fact that he used a spell that creates a monster to do so is crappy. But I didn't even think about it in Buffy's, you know, way, where he was just turning everybody into his own little actors to do his own little fantasy. And once they snapped out of it, they all remember. So he likes him even more now. So it kind of fucked him.
So what I'm trying to remember is back in like season 1, Xander cast that love spell, but no one remembered afterwards. It's kind of weird that like Jonathan, I guess because one was like an alternate reality and one was like an enchantment. I don't know, dude. I can't rationalize magic systems like this.
I do like seeing Jonathan's grand message that, you know, which Buffy basically told him, and he recognized one grand gesture cannot make up for an event. Even if, you know, one bad thing happens, one good thing can't make up for it. It takes time and, you know, working at it, which is what Buffy and Riley come to recognize, is that they can't just be like, I'm sorry, and that's why things are okay. They need to just be together and let things heal. And it's very, very healthy for them both to recognize it that way. And I just forgot about Jonathan. I really forgot about him until this episode. So it was fun to have him brought back for a little bit. Tara and Willow's relationship also seems to be developing a little bit more, tons of hand holding and stuff like that. So we're just pretty much, I'm willing to say that they're dating at this point, and it's just not fun.
They were roommates, okay?
Yeah. Adam, I'm curious what's going on, because we're getting, you know, little hits here and there of things going on, like Spike recognizing that Adam has taken, you know, over at Vampire Den and mentioning it to the gang, but nobody really thinking about it. So that he kind of really, he named where Adam's hiding and his den, and they didn't think about it.
It was a unique vehicle to move the plot along and wrap up some of the more messy threads, which was, I gotta give it to it because it does work. It was a very stark, in your face, just like deviation from the norm, which is what that was with the altered reality. But as like the audience watching, like it was just like, surprise.
I think the other alternate reality episode was better, where we have like everybody being evil and vampires in the town,
because it was we got it explained and then given to us. Just dropping someone into like an entirely different setting is
I had to
not normally considered a good writing tool.
I really thought we were like watching like an episode out of order for a second. That's why I felt so. But then I will say, absolute masterclass by editing him into the intro. That was great. You know, that adds to it, because it's like,
it was a lot.
It was a lot, and it was good. Adding a little James Bond theme songs for him was great too, and him having, you know, Swedish twins was great. Even down to the end where he's like, this twins left, and it's like,
twins moved out.
It's like, you know what, buddy, you actually got to experience all these things, so cherish it, because you're never getting it again.
Well, no, his memory is fading. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Damn. You gotta write it down.
Write that down.
Write that down. Yeah. Here's see where we're going, though. I imagine we're hopefully moving into Adam conflict, and we found out Adam is nuclear powered, so he doesn't have to eat or drink or anything like that. So I'm curious how we're going to destroy him, because you can't kill him by taking his head off. You have to actually kill him by like disintegrating him. So like, are we pushing him into lava? Is there like the Sunnydale, like, you know, volcano somewhere?
Of course there's a Sunnydale volcano. Anything that needs to be there for the plot, Mikey, is in Sunnydale. Well,
we're fine now. I don't really have anything else to add, because this episode felt it's really self-contained for the most.
Terminator. How'd the Terminator die?
Oh, molten steel.
Molten steel.
All right, there you go. All right. Thank you. I'm curious to see where we're going to be going, though, in the season, especially because we're wrapping up the season pretty soon. Is Buffy going to still stay in college? Is she going to move out, do other things? Like, you know, is college going to get destroyed just like high school? We'll find out. And what's Faith doing? Is she ever going to make an appearance again, or is she gone completely? I don't know. Let's find out also. So thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Mike.
And make sure to check out Patreon for full lengths of this and other series if you do enjoy it. Check out our other TV shows and movies. Those have been a lot of fun too. Thank you to all of our fans for helping us, you know, pick those movies and TV shows. And we will catch you next time. Subscribe if you haven't already. And bye-bye.
Toodaloo.